racing day, so loud out here I can't hear a thing. Man, the fans are going wild. And these drivers came to rock, and no place else but Fox knows how to do it NASCAR style.
Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing, boys!
Hey, now, here we go, race day. Don't you be going slow. Keep that pedal down on the floor. Push it till the crowd can't take no more. Then hair, since the flag came down, be hair to the last lap around. Worked all week, it's time to play. Gonna get a little bit sideways. Hair, since the flag came down, be hair to the last lap around. Worked all week, it's time to play. Gonna get a little bit sideways.
Deep in the heart of Northern California wine country lies the beautiful Sonoma Raceway. Hello everyone and welcome to Race 11 of the Goodyear Cup Series, the Save Mart 350. Built in 1968, this 1.99 mile road course features wild elevation changes and blind corners and will certainly be a challenge for all of the drivers in the field today. Two-time V8 Supercar champion Marcus Ambrose sits on pole today. Outside of him is Juan Pablo Montoya, who triumphed here in 2007. Your current points leader Jeff Gordon holds nearly every record at this track and will roll off the grid today in 7th. Pre-race ceremonies are just wrapping up, so we'll go trackside for the command to fire engines.
Gentlemen, start your engines!
And as they roll off the grid, we'll take a look at the starting lineup. It should come as no surprise to anyone that Marcus Ambrose and Juan Pablo Montoya swept the front row. Both of them have extensive experience on road courses. Starting in third is rookie Sean Gossett, who has a little bit of touring car experience himself. Outside of him is Ryan Newman. Inside of row 3 is Joey Logano. Starting to his outside in 6th is his Joe Gibbs Racing teammate Denny Hamlin. Starting 7th, current points leader Jeff Gordon. To his outside is Tony Stewart. Starting on the inside of the 5th row is Casey Kane. Starting in 10th on his outside is David Rudiman. In 11th, North Carolina's Dale Earnhardt Jr. And starting 12th, Carl Edwards. Starting 13th, 2014 Sprint Cup champion Kevin Harvick. To his outside is Kurt Busch. Starting on the inside of row 8 is Elliott Sadler, and his outside in 16th, Mark Martin. Starting 17th, it's Bobby Labonte, and to his outside, Martin Truex Jr. Starting on row 10 in 19th, Brad Keselowski, and in 20th, Jamie McMurray. Starting 21st, second in points, it's Kyle Busch. In 22nd, Jeff Burton. 23rd on the inside of row 12 is 6-time champion Jimmy Johnson. In 24th is Brian Vickers. Starting 25th, Greg Biffle. To his outside in 26th, David Reagan. Inside of row 14 is Robbie Gordon, and to his outside, Clint Boyer. And finally in 29th, it's Matt Kenseth, who suffered a tire blowout on his qualifying lap.
Reach up there and pull those belts tight one more time! Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing, boys!
Marcus Ambrose leads lap 1, Juan Pablo Montoya right behind him, and Sean Gossett in third as the field begins to go single file. Gossett moves underneath Montoya, trying to take away second. Coming out of the turn, he's got it. Into the S's, very difficult to pass here. Rarely will you see cars going too wide, and down into turn 11. And we've got trouble! Tony Stewart's involved! Oh, and a hard hit for David Rudiman. Casey Kane was involved, and it looked like Dale Earnhardt Jr. may have gotten some front-end damage there too, as David Rudiman tries to get the car refired. We'll take a quick commercial break and take a look at what happened when we get back. Welcome back to the Save Mart 350 here at Sonoma Raceway. Pit stops are just getting underway. Marcus Ambrose pits from the lead. He says he likes the way the car is handling. Doesn't look like they'll make any adjustments. They'll just put 4 tires on it and fill it up with Sunoco racing fuel. Jeff Gordon on the opposite end. He does not like the way his car is handling. They're going to put 2 cranks of wedge in there. Marcus Ambrose wins the race off of pit road, and we're going to take a look at what happened to bring out this caution. Take a look at the top right-hand corner of your screen here at the 2 red cars. Casey Kane attempts to make a pass on Tony Stewart, and they end up having to coming together to bring out this caution. And here is where David Rudiman and Dale Earnhardt Jr. got their damage. It looked like David Rudiman locked up the brakes trying to avoid this, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. was not able to get out of the way in time. There's one more look at it, just a little bit slower. You can see Tony Stewart coming into the screen now. Very difficult to tell if Tony Stewart didn't know that Casey Kane was there or not, or maybe Casey Kane just tried a little bit too late. At any rate, the field is set. We are set to go racing. Back on lap 6. Green flag is back out. Marcus Ambrose bounces off the wall, and Sean Gossett uses that as an opportunity. He's going to try to take the lead. Coming into turn 11, we've got a new leader, the 09 car. And Juan Pablo Montoya goes underneath Marcus Ambrose to take away second. Up the hill and down into the chute. Let's go on board with the new third place car, Carl Edwards. Montoya to the inside. He's going to take the lead. 42 car to the point. And we've got a spin. That's Bobby Labonte. Looks like he gets the car refired. No caution. There's some damage to Martin Truex Jr.'s car. Let's take a look at the replay here, see if we can figure out what happened. Looks like Martin Truex Jr. got into Bobby Labonte and spun him around, but there is no caution. We are still racing. 2 laps to go. Juan Pablo Montoya still your leader. Carl Edwards makes a move, and Gossett gets into the grass. Edwards takes over second. This time by, it's going to be 1 to go. Does Carl Edwards have anything for our leader? Denny Hamlin moves up into third. Carl Edwards goes up the inside, and Denny Hamlin's going to make it 3 wide. Juan Pablo Montoya goes around. Edwards through the grass, but he still has this lead. He's going to defend into the final turn. Hamlin tries to do the crossover, but Carl Edwards takes the win at Sonoma. And Juan Pablo Montoya fights back. He still finished 7th after that. Let's look at this replay. Coming down the chute, Carl Edwards gets to the inside of Montoya. Denny Hamlin tries to make it 3 wide, and at that point, I don't think any of them knew it was 3 wide. Juan Pablo Montoya gets punted out of the way, and Carl Edwards hangs on for the win. And as Carl Edwards celebrates, we'll take a look at the unofficial results. So Carl Edwards picks up his first win of the year, Denny Hamlin comes in second, and Sean Gossett gets his second top 5 in a row in third. Kyle Busch finishes 4th, and pole sitter Marcus Ambrose rounds out your top 5. Then in 6th, it's Ryan Newman. Juan Pablo Montoya, despite getting punted on the last lap, still finishes 7th. Then it's Joey Logano, Jimmy Johnson, and Kurt Busch. Jeff Gordon struggled today. He finished 11th. Behind him in 12th is Kevin Harvick. Then it's Elliott Sadler, Brad Keselowski, David Reagan, Martin Truex Jr., Matt Kenseth, Mark Martin, Jamie McMurray, and Robbie Gordon. Finally, Brian Vickers finishes 21st, Dale Earnhardt Jr. in 22nd, then Jeff Burton, Bobby Labonte, Greg Biffle, and Clint Boyer, and your DNFs involved in a crash on lap 2, David Rudiman, Tony Stewart, and Casey Kane. And after 11 races, here's how the points stack up. We've got a new points leader. Kyle Busch takes over the points lead with 411 points. Jeff Gordon drops into second, and Jimmy Johnson and Denny Hamlin and Mark Martin all hold serve. No position changes there for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Then in 6th is Kevin Harvick. Kurt Busch is in a tie for 7th with your winner today, Carl Edwards. Sean Gossett breaks the top 10 for the first time in his career, and Matt Kenseth is in 10th. Then it's Bobby Labonte, Martin Truex Jr., Tony Stewart, Elliott Sadler, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Casey Kane, Brad Keselowski, Ryan Newman, Greg Biffle, and Juan Pablo Montoya in 20th. Finally, David Rudiman, Marcus Ambrose, Joey Logano, David Reagan. Then in 25th, Brian Vickers, Jamie McMurray, Clint Boyer, Jeff Burton, and Robbie Gordon. Well, that'll do it for us here from Sonoma Raceway today. We hope you enjoyed the race, and we hope you'll join us next time for the Holly Farms 400 from North Wilkesboro Speedway. We'll see you then.